Oh yeah, right. If you haven't noticed, I'm kind of doing like a full-on tutorial commentary thing going on here. Just because it's been helping me play. Okay, so... Won't boost.
I guess we're not making a deal after all.
Are you kidding?
You'd better get these back to the garage.
Okay. But yeah, it's a huge pain in the ass because, like, it doesn't center in on a person like you'd think aim assist would do. It just, like, it tracks them if they're anywhere in the center reticle, which I get what they were going for, but it's like, it doesn't help if then I can't, like, correct it and get it onto him properly. You know? It's killing me. Killing me.
The first thing you need to do is get to shore. There should be a dock up ahead. I'll fill you in when you're on the beach. Resistance on the ground is heavy. There's a barracks up ahead. You need to destroy it before the soldiers can ready themselves.
Okay. Another attempt.
I'm marking the barracks on your map now.
Alright, so we get our C4 right away. We mash through the tutorials. And then we're up here. And we're going to prepare to do another tutorial. Toss C4. Blow up C4. That destroys the barracks. We're going to get us in position.
That was the easy part.
To target the tank.
Island's swarming with soldiers, and I'm reading a tank up ahead on satellite. If you hijack it, that should help even the odds.
I'm taking a little bit of a risk not targeting that as long, but it paid off. That'll save me half a second.
We can't risk Carmona getting shot. You'll need to clear the area before you can rescue him.
God, I caught that guy in the back before he could run down that way, because if they go down there, you lose a ton of time. There you are. Come here, you little fuck.
Go get Carmona.
I see you hiding.
You need to get him out of here. I'll have an extraction chopper standing by.
Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. I saved time, that's what matters. Now I just need to not fuck up this one. And part of the problem, I think, was I tried to be faster and say, oh, rather than going up to the end of the, like, the end of the driveway for the headquarters, and then turning hard right, let's just cut corners there, but that put a bunch of obstructions right in the way of the front gate. And I pissed off a Jeep enough to follow me in there somehow.
Time
But
to get some payback. Head over to Solano's estate and take care of his flunkies.
okay, so
Try
now
not to let them take anything off the ground. If they're moving it, it's valuable. And
I'm gonna
maybe
do this
important
again.
to Solano too.
and we're going to drive better. We're going to play better. But yeah, everything about that kind of threw me off my game there. And don't get in the way. Okay, that didn't cost too much time, and I got some of that sweet rep with Universal Petroleum.
There's a couple of jeeps moving.
I really wish I'd be able to get, like, a Brigante, the VZ Jeep.
You need
Here.
to clear out the concentrations of soldiers, then go after the local commanding officer. That should leave us in control of the estate.
Okay, that actually went pretty good. That actually went really good. Now I gotta kill this guy, but he's just hanging out. Good.
leaving the grounds.
This guy's in a
Whatever they
weird
carry,
position.
Probably worth keeping.
But I got him fast. That's good.
Stop that truck from leaving the grounds.
That's not ideal. Where the fuck is this guy? God damn it. Not ideal. Didn't even kill him, and I got slowed down there. That sucks. So we're just gonna try and recover.
That was the CO.
Alright, not bad.
That should do it here. Time to move in. Between the house and the trucks, I'd say this went well.
Yeah, we're behind, but in a recoverable way. That is just the RNG for that guy walking back. That might have been a gold if I had not had to deal with him. But, you know, what are you going to do? You can't control the AI. At least not without tassing it.
I'll start tracking our stockpile of equipment.
And we got some more tutorial prompts.
If we can
In
find
just a
pilot,
second.
you could get the stuff delivered to you in the field. I just talked
Too
to
many
Dr.
tutorials in this
Sounds
game.
like Universal Petroleum does have a job
Alright,
off
so we got
the
nobody coming that
Visit
way.
their division headquarters in West Maricopa
And nobody
if you're
behind us
interested.
either. Okay, good. We got somebody to spawn. So I'm going to let the RTR go past because we want the... we want this. We want the Brigante, this Jeep boy. Because it is faster. It is more useful in the next contract. Wow, no enemies spawned in either of those places. Usually there's skirmishes back by the headquarters and around that little S-bend. But just nothing. Now we're doing some honking. Alright. Collision in this game and the physics are just garbage. I liked how I got a disguise while I was zipping through the air, being super inconspicuous, doing barrel rolls. Alright, so I did a bump boost attempt there, which is where I spin out, and then that pushes me forward when I get out because the tail end of the vehicle swings around and shoves me forward. Because I screwed up my entrance there. Normally I'm on a much better target to get right next to the headquarters guy, but I kind of was off to the side. It didn't really work out all that great. Is what it is, you know. So, but it is a decent enough recovery. It managed to push me up closer to him.
Okay, it sounds like the exec is at the refinery office near the dock.
Alright, so now we're going to...
Talk to the exec when you get there and let him know you're there to help.
We're going to go through some more tutorials. Okay. But more importantly, we just got to get over to the executive who needs to burn some stuff. Which I don't know why he can't just start burning things now. I don't know why he needs to wait for me. Because the enemy doesn't start attacking until I'm there, so they could all be burnt by the time I show up. Alright, so now we go through here.
I'm curious about this. They've got this area filled up tight.
That's pretty ideal parking right there. Now we'll switch to our carbine temporarily, just for the additional accuracy.
I've got a radio so I can keep you apprised of the situation.
Because I want to make sure that if somebody spawns here while I'm running out this way like this, I want to be able to kill them fast like that. And I'm going to switch to the C4.
Stay in touch with him and
Place the
update your
C4. That'll keep people running through there.
Get out there and
It kind of keeps them at bay. They can get past that C4 if they do it, if they bounce against it for a little bit.
They'll cancel the contract if you don't. Make sure the refinery office stays standing until the files are destroyed.
But it keeps them at bay long enough
Salvage files from the rubble.
that makes them easy to deal with. I can just go and collect them every roughly 20 seconds. I'm going to clear some path here. And the name of the game for this contract is Conserve Ammo. Because I've got an LMG and I've got a carbine, and I can maybe get more LMG ammo. I can get carbine ammo if I go inside. But it's risky to run inside because then you can get into like a little bit of a... I don't know what the hell that guy's doing. He's just going nuts. So I try and use my light machine gun ammo on these guys here because they're close. They're easy to kill. And then I'll switch to the carbine for killing people in the back. Or coming that way, and I'm actually going to run back and handle these guys quick because I got a little bit before the guys run through the front gate. Easy. And then I can switch guns. And then I'm perfectly ready as soon as I get here. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. I'm going to try and position the vehicle a little bit different. Anybody coming from the back yet? Nope. Check for guards here. Nobody spawned in. We're going to check the back again. Nothing. Check here. Nothing. I've got a minute for them. I'm not going to worry about them until they get close. I have enough time to go and kill this guy. Do that. We do this too. And I'm going to switch to my better gun. Just because it generally shoots in a straight line. Okay, we got more people coming this way. There we go. Alright, so when the next box is burned, it's going to spawn in 2 jeeps. One is over here and will drive in this way. The other one comes in from that way and it can get stuck, it can drive into the water, it can do a bunch of stupid shit. So let me track to see where he is. He's running out now. So we're going to kill this guy quick. And we're going to pop the C4 detonator now. So then as soon as it starts to drive, we can kill it. So then that does unfortunately add some smoke there. Makes it hard to see for a minute. And I don't know where the Jeep necessarily went. It could be... I mean, it could, like, if he runs the right way... Oh my god, I'm shooting a little bit high. But shoot, I don't like that. I don't like that. That was a mistake. Okay.
All done. I'll wait for you in the office until you're ready to go.
Okay, so I think the Jeep got stuck over here somewhere. Either way, everything worked out. Yeah, I have no idea where that second Jeep was. But ultimately not important.
Finally, let's get out of here.
So we got the exec. He's playing Big Mr. Shooty Man in the back of the Jeep. Now we drive him home. So yeah, all in all, that went pretty smoothly. It was a little bit nerve-inducing right at the end. Just because I was aiming a little bit high. I can't believe I hit that stop sign again. I need to really take that turn a little bit slower and a little bit further to the left. Okay, so now when I bring him in here, I go all the way around, and then I bring him in this way. That was not ideal, but we'll do that.
Thanks for the help.
We
As
get
far as I'm
out,
concerned,
we
you're
leave it
already
there.
paycheck.
And then we want to run up here. We need to get the camera far enough away from the back of
I just
the...
got confirmation from Dr. Rubin. We should see the wire go through any
from the
second now.
back of Universal Petroleum because we want to spawn in a guy who's behind it. And the only way to do that is to get the camera far enough away from it. Because it's not based on player position, it's based on the camera position. But so we run far enough away to get him to spawn. You can see the dollar icon on the map. But then we've spun around, or now we can just easily spin around because my vehicle was left there. I'm going to try and...
Even better.
okay, we're
I
not
found a
going to...
helicopter pilot nearby by the name of Ewan Garrett. He should be able to handle supply.
Yeah, so I was going to try and bump boost to him, but I screwed it up. But yeah, we go there because we need to do this side job to get an anti-tank launcher.
Mobile units. I'm marking their location now.
Because it is right on the way, so it only takes like probably 30 seconds total to probably takes 30 seconds total to do this job that's beyond what you do normally. Like, because you're already heading along this route anyways, so you just do it and you just get it done, you get it taken care of. And then that will allow me to order some anti-tank launchers for the latter half of the game. This man is apparently tipped over his Jeep. That's fine. But we're going to keep going along the road. Spook that guy and he gets out. Doesn't accomplish anything, but it's just a weird quirk that if you have enemy drivers of like technicals, Jeeps, I think Humvees as well. If you drive close to them and they're targeting you, the driver will get out of the vehicle, which makes no sense, but it's just a fun thing about this game. Alright, so now we're coming up here. We need to, Alright, so we do that. And
Can always use a few more armaments.
we're actually just going to take this one because it's right here. I don't know what happened to my other one. I try and get it to go into the right position, but I got a gold, and that was even with a late split, so I'll take it. And we got a good vehicle for this next part. It's not perfect because at least getting up to here, if I get disguised as Venezuelan, then I can get attacked by Universal Petroleum or rebels who are the PLAV. She's got to honk your horn a couple times. It's not a big deal. Because usually there's a lot of combat right here, or there's like some PLAV people in their dune buggies right here. So yeah, could be worse. Oh yeah, we're just driving, kind of cruising around because really rough terrain here. Lots of trees, lots of weird polygons. Oh my god! And of course, it ate the input because I was like slightly in the air or something when I pressed triangle to trigger Ewan. So that lost me a second, which is annoying. But I'm going to play a little bit more aggressively getting him into the back of this Jeep. Normally I give him a little bit of space to get in, where I'm not moving backwards, but I'm going to try and back up to him as close as I can, which could kill him and cost me the run. Because unfortunately it starts me like all the way back by him,
I think I found the
and then I have to
clearing
go
you're
get my
talking
Jeep.
about. I'm marking it on your radar.
The hell was that?
And
My
let's see,
operator.
I'm going to just try and...
Kinky stuff. Let me know how that goes then.
There we go. That was a little bit closer. I could have gotten a little bit even closer to him, but the faster he gets in, the faster I can start driving. And I've lost all that time that I just saved because the polygons bounced me weird, and I was positioned at the trees. Basically, just did it again because my God, have you ever considered terrain smoothing? Anyways. We're just bringing Ewan to his helicopter that he lost because he's an ace. Our ace pilot can't even keep track of his own damn helicopter.
This looks like the place.
We get him out, we get out, and then he starts this auto-scroller. 3 minutes of basically nothing. 1 minute of actual nothing right now. And then we have people coming in from this path back that way, which I don't need to worry about. This path over here, which is like the biggest threat. And then we have people that come this way, which are not really a problem. I'm just gonna blow this up.
Everything
A
on
little
this
bit
boat
extra
uses
cash,
US
why not?
measurements, but all me tools are made
I don't need my
in the
grenades,
arse.
so it doesn't hurt nothing to do that. So yeah, these guys come running up, and if I just shoot them once, they'll turn around. This is another mission where it's like you kind of want to conserve ammo. It's not as big of a deal. But you know. And I'm going to try something a little bit differently, because if you shoot at like people coming down this way or this way I'm not sure if they turn around. But I'll just kill him.
Damn knuckles.
There was a guy over here. I don't know what happened to him. As long as he doesn't come out and kill Ewan. But yeah, if you get so close to them that they target you, then they'll just like engage in combat. The other guy though got scared by the gunfire, turned around again. But I'm gonna try and kill as few people back that way as possible. I'm curious is if that will prevent things from despawning or from spawning in, because it's like, all right, you still got some people running around. Yeah, so shooting at those guys kind of makes them run away. I kind of like to kill them because they're a little bit easier to keep a handle on.
Coming along.
Yeah, but okay, see, this guy engaged with me, so I had to kill him. That guy is... He's just doing his own thing. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I was kind of thinking. What would be funny is maybe if I scared enough of these people away, like it would break the AI in this job. That would be really funny. There's nobody spawning over there. Okay, we got some more spawns here. Okay, spook them away again. This guy kind of finally figured out what the heck was happening. But he's also an idiot. He's just going to stand there. So I'm going to quick pop behind me. Nothing worth dealing with. Get in before the timer ends so then we can take off immediately.
Okay, got it. Get in the gunner's seat.
And I'm going to press left on the D-pad because that's going to put the faction indicators over people's heads, which you might be able to see pretty quick here. It just makes them easier to see, easier to target. Oh, there we go. There's some. For some reason, they are under the bridge. Lord knows why. Alright, so anyways... Yeah, so now you can see the indicators. Makes them easy to see and easy to kill. Goal here, of course, is, as it says at the top of the screen, defend the helicopter from enemy fire. Which really the only threats are the people with RPGs. They're not a pain to deal with once you know what you're doing. This is one of the harder missions if you don't have it like figured out. But it's also basically, this is like the mission where you get free cash, and if there are PLAV or Universal Petroleum people around, you can get free rep as well. So we get free cash just from destroying VZ vehicles. Got a little bit of lag spike there, that's not good. We're trying to kill
Normal for you?
all the people we can. We missed the AA cannon, which was attacking me a little bit, but the AA cannon is not a threat at all. The RPG guys are, because it's like you get hit by like 4 of them, I think, and you're done. Probably 3 now that I've taken a little bit of hits from the flat cannon. But you don't even really need to kill the RPG guys if you can just keep them bouncing around and like recoiling from getting shot at. It can interrupt them enough where you don't have to worry about them. yeah, so then we got a couple more RPG guys to deal with before we're basically home free. This one, who always hides. There we go, we got him. And we got a Jeep here, and other RPG guys, so that's some more free cash. And we got this guy up here. Another one, he's dead. His friend is dead too. Alright, so now we have like a handful of people. There'll be a couple people right down here, and then there's a couple a little bit further along the road. At this point, I could probably do nothing, and I'd be okay. Interestingly enough, normally there's like a big fight here. There's like a bunch of battle going on right here. But this time, there was nothing. So that was like the smoothest that it's ever gone. And I'm hoping that the fact that there were no vehicles there means that when I get to the end of this, there will be an easy access vehicle for me, which I base that on absolutely nothing, but you know, whatever. Yeah, we got $92,000. So yeah, now we just have to wait for this agonizing last 30 seconds. There's a car. We're not going to do anything with him. He's fine. These agonizing last 30 seconds where you take forever to land, you take forever to get out of the car. Not car. Helicopter. Oh yeah, by the way, yes. This is no helo, and yes, I am riding in a helicopter. The rule is no piloting helicopters until we can figure out how to skip this auto-scroller. And then it's no getting into a helicopter at all. Alright, so yeah.
Nice work there. You know how to take care of yourself.
And we have a cutscene that we mash through, and then we start running this way, and we split. And we run this way. And then Fiona says some stupid shit.
Now
Okay,
that you and
there it
Spark
is.
came, looks like you can tackle that contract Universal Petroleum has available.
So yeah,
When
don't
you're
have a lot
ready,
of bullets
head
left in the
off to
carbine,
visit
so I'm going to
another
switch to this.
I've also just found a mechanic by the
So
name
now
of
we're going back to
Helo
Universal
World.
Petroleum.
She has a
Alright, so we
reputation
got,
as a world-class mechanic.
unless something
among
spawns right
other things.
here, which
So,
something did,
perfect for
I can
us,
use the
if she's
RTR.
available.
I'm not going to
Find her
keep
in
it for the
West
entire... Not going to keep it for the entire contract. I'm actually going to lose it before I get in the contract, but it's faster than going back and getting that technical, even though the technical might be a little bit faster. What you want here is you want another VZ Jeep, because that is the fastest. That is the fastest for just getting around in this general area that you'll find. Okay, oh shit, don't want to hit him too much. I've lost a run before because they are unkillable. Oops. The civilians in this game are unkillable. They, and then you lose like 3,000, you lose $1,000 every time you kill them, like you get their health to 0, and then they, then it resets to 100. So if you like crash into them in the vehicle, you can kill them like 3 times a second. It's really fucking dumb. Okay, so now we're going back here. We're gonna buy some anti-tank support drops from Mr. Allen.
Good luck.
There we go. We do that, and then we switch to a Universal Petroleum Technical. Got stuck on it. My brain was half between go around to the driver's side, and half of it was saying, just,
I reckon it's only a matter of time before
what was I saying? Just get in the passenger side. So instead I ran into the back like an asshole. But we got in, we start the contract. The tank was not in a good position to try and take a little bit of a shortcut, so we didn't take the shortcut, but we bump boosted a little bit closer to the guy. And I think from now on, because in the last attempt that I was doing, there's a place where you have to go to a pirate place, and I think instead of bump boosting there, I'm just going to speed like pretty close to straight at him, and then curve the vehicle away from him, and then bail out, because then it shouldn't bounce into him.
Ewan's dealing with the listening post. He'll be ready in a minute. Dr. Rubin says we need to keep things quiet.
So I don't accidentally shoot him in the face, because you preserve one frame of shooting, or like one input of shooting.
Will kill the hostage if they act like you're gunning for them.
When you do a bump boost, which is just enough to shoot somebody in the face and ruin the entire run. But anyways, we're going to keep going. We're going to rescue another executive. This one has been kidnapped and is being held for ransom. I was like, who cares? Okay, I really screwed up that power, or that speed boost, because I was trying to just trying to get around the corner, and I tapped the handbrake longer than I should have. Because you can do speed bursts and like right angle turns with the technical. You just have to you have to hit it like much more accurate. Whereas if you use like an RTR, those things they can get speed bursts all day with no risk, and it's like impossible to get a speed burst in the VZ Jeep. So we're going in, and we're going to the back part of town, because we kind of do this in the furthest, like order furthest to closest, just because it's the best for routing, because it puts us in a position to be right at the truck that the hostage is in. Okay, that was not ideal, but it worked, and the car still spun around. Better have it. Okay, he does have the truck. The truck can despawn, which is not ideal, because the truck is not essential, which basically means you lose the run. Okay. I needed to wait a second anyways there for him to drop it off and for the cooldown to go down. These guys are so fucking aggressive, it's ridiculous.
Not what I was expecting. But I guess it makes sense. Looks good. 2 more posts to go.
Oh shit. That might have cost me the run. Please tell me you have... Okay, he has a truck. Good. Okay, I guess that one's not the officer. One of them is an officer, generally speaking. So that was not ideal. This car is being a pain in the ass. Gypsy, whatever you call it. But thankfully I killed whoever was the officer in that group of 3. So I can just drive past without getting reported. Alright, so now we get out after we turn around this corner. Alright. And then we call in a listening post here. And we wait for Ewan to show up. We give him a second. And we're going to come back and we're going to try and deal with these fucking people. There's one guy with an RPG that... This one. Good. If we handle him, I'm comfortable with it. This is not an ideal placement.
Okay, we're good to go.
That'll work. And then the Jeep, or the truck spawns in. That probably would have killed me.
As long as they're on the phone, the listening post will let us triangulate their location. I'll blip it on your radar. Nice work. Now you just need to get him out of Granara intact. Be careful. The VZ may
Alright,
have
now,
roadblocks.
as long as
set
he
up
gets
outside
in.
town.
Good. Alright, so he got in. That was pretty ideal as long as I don't get blown up by this RPG guy. Normally I try and go after him as well. I just didn't have the time that time. Alright, we're gonna kill that guy with a box apparently. I was trying to avoid
Dr. Rubin wants him delivered
because
to
it's
UP headquarters.
risky.
You can either take him there yourself or
Alright,
call
that's
for
a
an
good
extraction.
position there. And we call for an extraction here for the guy because nobody will come over these hills. Like, there's just no traffic in this general area. But we do this because it's easier than dropping off back home. You wouldn't think so because it's right next to where the next contract is, but he can bug out and you can soft lock, or like a recoverable soft lock. You can retry the mission or whatever. It would just be really helpful if this guy would just get down on the ground faster. That should be good. Okay. And we speed burst away. And we're driving back. So all in all, that went good, and we're going to split.
I'll notify Dr. Rubin immediately. We should have payment any minute. Nice job. Another contract complete.
We're going to split once we start the next contract. Because that's consistent, because there's a couple different ways that this contract we can, there's a couple different ways that we can wind up wanting to end it. So that one we split at the start of the next contract.
So the exec told us where the meeting will take place. Now we only need to
Okay,
know
that was
when.
not ideal.
The
I'm
PID
doing
may
really
not
bad driving. I need to stop trying to do speed bursts in this thing. If I'm doing it right, it's no problem, and I'm out of practice with it because you don't use this a lot unless you pick it up by chance. Like, you use it here, and it's about it. So yeah, kind of not ideal. Not ideal, but hopefully we get really good RNG in this contract and I don't accidentally murder somebody. Okay, decent recovery there. There's really no way to do that without bumping into him or risking like a spin out. So all in all, that was probably the best case scenario for having to hit that guy. We're just going to get out there because I crashed, so it's going to be faster to just do this. And there's no point in trying to get anybody else out. Shit. Undo. Cancel. There you go. Undo. I was like, shit, what's my undo split button? It's 4. It's 4 on the keypad. Okay. Luckily, we had plenty of time to figure it out, too. Because I almost reset the timer. Thank God I had gotten a gold, otherwise, if I hadn't gotten that gold, then it would have just reset the timer and I would have lost the run due to that. I mean, I could have kept going, I just would have had to manually time it.
It sounds like you need to find a particular type of muscle car. I'll double check
No
with
luck
Ava when
with
you find
getting
a
the
car
right
and let you know
car.
if it will work. Wrong kind. Sorry. Try another one.
So yeah, I need an RTR first, and the RNG is just completely, I mean, well, random, obviously. I'm just gonna drive around quick looking for one. Getting really bad luck here. There we go. There we go.
Ah, that's the one. Get this back to the garage. I'm blipping the garage now.
Shit. I knew that was gonna happen. But we're gonna spin around the back route. And we're just gonna bring it right around the corner here.
That should make Ava happy.
I'll fill up the tanks a bit.
Alright. Now we go to the next part, and now I need to get a universal petroleum
Probably
tank.
snag a tank from UP's Mercenary Corps.
So again,
Found one on satellite.
all
I'm flipping its
vehicle-based
location
RNG.
now.
Like, I know where the tank
Double-check it
is.
with Ava, and this model should work.
Tank is in a consistent spot.
Universal Petroleum might not be happy about
It's
you taking
just,
their tank.
can I get a vehicle so I can get there fast? And I'm getting really bad luck this time. We're just going to speed burst away from him. This car is not ideal. I wanted the Universal Petroleum Technical, but that was alright.
Now you need to
Could have been
deliver
worse.
this to Ava. I'm marking the garage on your radar.
So now we have to bring this tank back, which sucks. The tank is slow. The tank has like weird collision stuff with it, with the tank gun specifically, where it can get stuck like the tank doesn't get stuck. I'll see if I can demonstrate it here. So I'm gonna point it up. Did you see how the tank's gun is moving up when I'm driving it under some objects? It's because the reticle, the targeting reticle for the tank, is like getting stuck on objects, and that's causing the whole thing to fucking just bug out. So it's not ideal, but and you can just kind of force your way through it. But if you don't go in at like a perfect 90-degree angle,
Good. Time to talk
then
to Ava.
it's slow. Alright, so we did that one. Now we need to get...
There's a fire truck not far from here. You passed it before, in fact. I'm marking the spot on your radar.
Okay, that was not good. I didn't mean to hit him. I meant to kill the driver. So that's going to slow me down a stupid amount. Oh my god. Just abysmal. Garbage. And I didn't even need to do that as the thing. I shot based on like... Alright.
No
Sorry.
time to fight fire.
Brief distraction because that was some fun collision nonsense. But yeah, I didn't even need to do... I could have just ran out over and got in because they were... Like, they're neutral with me, so I can... Well, they're neutral or friendly, so I can just steal their vehicle and they'll just let me have it. I absolutely did not need to do that. It was a waste of my time, and it turned into a big waste of time. So I don't know. Of course, focusing on that causes me to crash.
Nice work. Let's see if Ava agrees.
Slows me down even more. Maybe that'll get that guy to freak out and get out. Yes, it did.
I've flipped
Okay.
the rival's garage.
So that was good. That's going to
Apparently
save me
they're
a little
running
bit of time
town
here.
yard out of the same place. Sounds like a real high-class operation.
Oh, hey, Peng. Thank you for the good luck.
Some money, actually.
Yeah, I crashed a little
I'll
bit.
bet they'd be willing to sell the wheels to you straight up if you want to avoid a fight.
Yeah, and that truck has been there the entire time.
So you might want to avoid any transgressions.
Yeah, thank you for the good luck wishes. Okay, so because this one sucks for bump boosting, and I accidentally killed the pirate last time, we are not going to bump boost at all with this. We are just going to crash to the right of him. And hopefully it doesn't bounce in a manner that kills him. Which means, you know, that's about to happen. He's going to die.
The wheels,
There you go. That'll work.
These things are in beautiful shape. Real mags and a real unusual size, you understand? Since I have them and you don't, how about we make a deal? No need for any rough stuff. It's a deal. Pleasure doing business.
Okay, then we wait.
Ouch, not cheap. Still, it's better not to get on the pirate's bad side.
Alright, so now we do a little Sunday cruise back. This time we managed to not murder the pirate. You know, I gotta say, that incident is like the #1 reason why we should have remappable controls. Like in every game. We should have had it for years now. But, no, they didn't want to do it because that requires more testing. Blah, 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 a bunch of babies. Anyways, yeah, just because if I had my handbrake mapped to what I would want it to be, that never would have been a problem.
Looks good. Hopefully that's the last
So,
one.
look at that. I even got the wheels out of the back of the truck. How friendly am I? Alright, so now we've got the monster car.
Apparently we're not done just yet. Time for a
And apparently they're fighting Universal Petroleum.
location.
Okay, good. That's a lot of Universal Petroleum people right there. Not ideal for trying to drive through, but I managed to barely sneak it. Just because the pirates, they have RPGs, they can target me. Pretty dangerous. I think I can take 1 RPG, but I'd rather take 0. You know? But yep, so then we're going to just keep going. Drive around this way. Drive around this way. Get it to the vehicle reticle. And get out. Get this cash for good luck.
I didn't expect this much trouble from a simple joyride. That should free up Ava to give us a hand.
And let's see, mash through this. And what am I doing next? Now I need to go this way. No, shit, I need to go this way. There's a really late split, but I still saved 10 seconds. Which probably would have been 15 seconds if I had split properly. But now I'm going to the Rebels.
I've got a message here from a very Russian and very drunk jet pilot named Misha Milanich. If I understand him, he may be willing to do work for us. You'll find him in East Maracaibo.
Okay. Oh, there we go. This is much better. This is exactly the vehicle we wanted. And it's even it's not... Okay. If I could kill them, that would be great. And I lost my carbine, which sucks. I accidentally picked up their AK-47. Where can I get a carbine again? Can I get a carbine? I don't think I can. So that's a problem. Kinda. I'm gonna do a little bit of off-roading around these people's houses. Right now, Mui is one of those rednecks that people hate, that they're driving like their four-wheelers and stuff, like not on trails really close to people's houses. Those kinds of douchebags. Okay, that was a really weird random turn. I was turning like the opposite direction and it still spun me that way. But we're basically just trying to get as much over here as possible. That's what we're gonna have to wait and just deal with. And then...
I believe we've got a job
Damn it.
for you.
There we go. Lost some seconds there, but I got the prototype rifle, which is about as accurate as the assault rifle, but way more bullets. So I'll take it. Cost me 2 seconds, but worth it in the long run, because that way I have, I think, 600 rounds total between both my guns, which definitely makes up for the lack that neither of them can hit anything worth a damn. Alright, so now I have to drive to a dock, get in a boat, take the boat to a base, kill a bunch of people, because that's this game.
I'll let you know if they make an appearance. There's bonus money involved if they do.
Yeah, so I gotta do all that. which really is just... It's not so bad. It's actually easier to do it on foot than it is to do it in a helicopter, which sounds like it doesn't make sense, but it's absolutely the truth. I go around here. I go around here. I go around here. Bump boost. There you go. But yeah, the important part of this is the boat needs to survive. I need to bring the boat back and store it at the base because I need it for 2 missions in the future. Which means it has to survive both of those missions. And this one, of course. Which isn't hard. The only real risk is jet skiers are hard to see with the draw distance and the speed of the speedboat, and you can total your boat by hitting a single jet ski, which makes like no sense, but whatever. So yeah, that's a big problem.
Looks like you've got no shortage of targets here. I'm marking everything I can see on satellite.
Luckily, we just take our...
You need to keep the officers from fleeing the island. Don't let them get away.
Boat, get out, switch to our C4. We plant 1 C4 here because the splash for this is enough to destroy the bridge and the lighthouse tower thing. We C4 that as well, and then once we get a safe distance away where we're not going to get knocked back, we're going to hit both of those and the AA just because it can target the vehicle that I'm going close to.
An officer got away. Oh well, the rest of the contract is still valid.
Alright, so we got another 2 for here. C4 on both of those. There is like a really precise place that you can put it and hit both.
Only 1 target left.
With a single, but it's not worth trying to do the accuracy. Oh, of course, these guys have carbines. That's really good to know. Okay, let's pick up a carbine. Okay. Okay, I'm taking way more damage here than I intend to. And I probably shouldn't have actually switched because now I have no bullets. Also, I'm getting really bad lag right now. I didn't need to take that time, but he was already really aggressive and he can come up this way.
That's it. Targets destroyed. Nothing left but rubble. Don't forget, you've got a hostage to rescue as well. Acosta gave me the coordinates.
Shit, I did not mean to get that slow down. Alright.
There's your man. Get him out of here alive. The PLAV provided an
that
extraction
works.
helicopter.
Roger. I am
You get up here, and then you stay put. I'm gonna go kill people that are causing me heartache.
fire. I see your smoke.
Alright, apparently we're good. However, because this game is dumb, if I leave him and I tell him to stay here, he won't get into the helicopter, even if the helicopter lands like right in front of him. So we gotta wait here. We need to say, follow me. And then he'll get in. And then that gives us the safety to, once he goes off, we can jump into the water. There's a guy down here. That's fine. He's no threat.
Acosta's got her man,
That's a threat.
so to speak.
That's a different
That's
threat.
everything. I'm notifying Acosta now. We should see payment any second.
Come on, get in. Will you get in the vehicle?
Sounds like the guerrillas gearing up to strike a major blow against
So as long, yeah, I was gonna say, as long as I don't get hit by that RPG, I'm
Just
fine.
received intel on Blanco.
Good. Okay, so that worked good. There's a gold. I'll take that. This one's gonna be a little bit slower though because that's surprising that that was a gold. That's like bizarre even because I got hit by flat cannons. Getting into the boat, I guess was afterwards. I red screened. And a couple of other things happened. Yeah, I got hit by 2 flat cannons. So that was surprise, which means there's a ton of time save potential there. Probably could do it. I would say if I did it perfectly, then probably minute 40. Okay, but anyways, I've dropped off the boat. Boat is good. Boat is safe. We've got our carbine back. Ewan's gonna say something stupid.
Thanks again for saving my bird, boss.
Yep, there we go. That's Ewan. But now we're running out front because now we have to go back and do the second PLAV mission. And unfortunately, like, it's this really long run up to the road. Hopefully, as we're coming up right here, a Jeep comes from the right and I can kill him. And then it'll just be perfectly positioned for me to get in. I hear gunfire over to the right. From a distance, it sounds like a sprinkler. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. Please tell me we're not going to get this shitty vehicle spawn RNG. I can really just not use that at this point. Okay, here we go. Are you kidding me? Okay, yeah, you better get out of the car. You ran me over. Are you kidding? Yeah, not the ideal vehicle, but definitely can be used. I could have switched over to that one and it wouldn't have lost me probably any time because the time that it took me to get into it would be faster for this portion. But we can live with this. It just means that we're not taking this when we start the contract. Because, you know, it lets you use whatever vehicle you started the contract with. The last vehicle that you got in, you can have at the beginning of the contract, provided it doesn't get destroyed before you start the contract. Alright. We're going to get out there. Not ideal. We're going to bounce a couple of times. Slide down. There's that guy again.
Job for you.
Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I don't like that. It's so slow and stupid. Ugh. Double up. Ugh. I'm going to use some Sir Mix-a-Lot. We're going to channel him with our displeasure. Okay. Sorry if there's a little bit of mic feedback here. I think I just fucked up my the little clip from my microphone temporarily, but it's back in a better position now. Alright, so we're going to take this.
Exactly where Mendez is, so we need to find him.
But you might have just saw that I was pointing at a guy. The reticle was blue as I was walking over, right? I was holding down on the right analog stick to like try and point down as hard as I could, and because it was auto aiming even to an ally, I just could not override it. So the auto aim in this game is too aggressive and too dumb. Okay, I'm spinning out a little bit here. There we go. And now we get out here. This guy is really aggressive. that got me that.
Just got some chatter about that explosion.
Shit. Oh, that was close. Ooh, baby.
Requesting status. Answer me, you lazy.
Yeah, a lot of RPG guys here. They're really
Somebody
aggressive.
radioed about the tower.
Good recovery there. I thought I was going to hit that rock for sure.
Mendez took long enough to locate his signal. It looks like he's moving to the football stadium, soccer stadium.
We've been warned about you, mercenary.
Okay, our man should be inside. You need to verify Mendez. Remember, he's worth only half as much dead.
It's Mui. Solano's been looking for her. All forces rally at my location.
Good work. That
Alright,
idiot
so that worked
has
pretty
to
well.
take
I
the
lost a
later.
bunch of
I'll
time
contact
there.
Acosta now.
Not entirely sure where all that time was lost. A lot. Oh, well, I guess probably most of it was just trying to get a vehicle, getting stuck at the top with the shitty vehicle. I really should have switched to get that Brigante.
And we're still in need of a jet pilot. The Russian, Misha, is in East Maracaibo. Probably still
But
in it, and
that's
probably
fine,
still
because
looking
now
for
we're
it.
going to lose the run anyways, because it's the hardest trick, / basically only trick, actual trick in the game. Because that is the problem with this game to a T. It's not broken enough to do anything fun, but just broken enough to be annoying. That is the definition of this game. But anyways, we're going up, we're talking to Misha. Yeah, we lost 34 seconds on that. Now if we do this trick perfectly, which I've been getting better at, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna toot my own horn until after we've done it, because there's so many things that can go wrong. But yeah, because there's so many things that can go wrong, we don't want to really talk about it. But what we're going to do is we're going to an island to steal back his sports car, Misha's sports car. And it's on an island. And you're supposed to steal it using a helicopter and bring it back via helicopter. We can't do that because this is no Helo. So, we've got to get creative.
I found the
First
island
things
he's
first,
talking
we got to
about.
go steal a
The
jet
pirates
ski.
keep their
Which is
there
easy,
until
because
it's
it's
ready
right
to
down
be
here by
blown
the
out for
dock.
sale.
That's where it positions our
Marking it on your
vehicle
map
for this
now.
contract, which is...
I'm
It
gonna
works
get
out to our
somebody there,
advantage
and I
with
can't
how
see
this
the car.
works.
It's
But,
probably indoors somewhere. You'll
It's
need
just
to look for
it seems
after
like a
you
weird
arrive.
place to put it. So we get on the jet ski. Now we need to steal a VZ gunboat, which they can spawn right away, they can spawn super slowly, they can spawn not at all, and you gotta kind of drive around a little bit. So we're hoping that it's not that last one. We hope that it's, it shows up right away. They should start spawning in right about now. Them or fishing boats, and fishing boats are no good for what we want. Alright, here we go. Good. We got really good spawn for that. So we get it in front of it, and we jump off, because we need to get right along the side of it to board it. And now we're going to bring this the rest of the way. And we're just going to park this along some water. They're going to target us a little bit, but they can't really hurt us. Yeah, we're going to park this right along the beach here. Kind of like that. Okay, that'll work. We get out, we jump the side, we reload, because we got an RPG guy here that we want to kill.
Okay,
Good, we'll kill them
now we're in
both.
the car.
Get some free ammo. Not that I needed it, because I'd only shot like 3 bullets. Yeah, lots of potential for lag in this contract specifically.
Specifically look for a hangar or other large buildings.
You can save some of it.
You'll need to get the car off too. So try not to destroy all the helicopters.
Shit. I went the wrong way. I got distracted. I should have just been watching my my radar. We're going to press left on the D-pad again to bring up the faction indicators. Makes it a little bit easier to target people. So lots of lag here, so we're going to look down as much as we can. Unfortunately, not a lot of time that we can do that.
I think I found the spot. Marking it on your radar now.
Yeah, the reason that we do this is because it makes it really easy to line up your shots here, because they take a lot of cover.
On your radar.
Okay, alright, apparently I'm out of ammo. That's fine.
Just need to get it back to Misha.
Yeah, I'm getting way more lag here than I normally do. As long as I don't get hit by an RPG, I've done the first part. That's the easy part of this. So now we go here, and we've got to line this up. We got to try and line it up with the back of the boat. So I need to actually go a little bit further, like this way. There we go. Barely made it. Okay. Good. And you know what? Just as a precaution, I do not trust it right there. Okay, I can't move it. It's stuck. Which means I could lose this, depending on how it wants to slide around. Okay, I think that got it positioned in properly. Looks like it. Okay, good. That was risky. There's a random pirate on a jet ski. I've never seen him before. Hi. But good, we didn't lose it. And now we just need to not bump into any object. An object as in something that is not terrain. That can be a boat, like that boat. It can be anything even as small as a jet ski. It can be like a tree. It can be those ramps, those buoy things. It can be any of that stuff. Because it will it's basically guaranteed to blow it out. Because it damages the boat, but then that also it like carries over and does a lot of damage to the sports car as well. All right, so let's see if I can. Let me see if I can get this lined up better. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so now that I've got that in like the back left corner, I need to run and I need to get into my vehicle. As long as, like, if there's one on the road right there, I would have got into it. We get in, and we just got to go for a quick jaunt around the block. So we go out this way. We're going to honk like a madman. I can turn off the faction indicators now. But yeah, because there can be Universal Petroleum people here, and I really don't want them distracting me. Alright, so that little trick causes the vehicle to get placed on the ground in a position where we can push the boat. God, it's getting really far into the water. I think we're good. Yes, okay. So we're good. Okay, so that is the only / hardest trick in the game. Apparently the handbrake just is not working in this. Because you gotta land it on the boat, you gotta keep it in a good position, and then you gotta get it here, get it out on the ground, and then, I mean, yeah, it's like a string of impossibilities. So that's not a goal, but now you can see I'm 4 minutes ahead, 4 minutes and a half. Alright, so now I speak to Fiona, start the mission. And the reason I get out to deliver the vehicle and then get back in is if you finish that vehicle in a car, it'll put it into your storage so you can have it delivered to you or you can have it just at the base. Don't know why. I guess it's just so they can move that. Well, actually, no, I don't know why at all. I think it's just because it's dumb and poorly made. But either way, it works out because then I have a free sports car.
The meeting should take a little while, but
You know,
I'd suggest
who's going to say
hurry.
no to a free sports
And
car?
don't forget, the PLAV want to see the rig destroyed when you're done with it. There will probably be resistance on the deck of the
Okay,
rig.
so I'm going to switch
so
to this
be prepared for a
first.
fight. I'm marking the rig's
Because I need to
location now.
quickly
Good luck.
get. First things first, I need to get my boat over to the oil rig. This mission is harder no helo than it is.
You'll probably need to climb up top to find the office Blanco's holding the meeting in.
Yeah, this mission is harder no helo than it is, or any percent than it is no helo actually, because you're not worried about trying to keep a helicopter alive. But so we position our boat kind of in a way that makes it easy to get to when we jump off. And now we run up to here, and we're going upstairs. Damn it. We're going up the stairs. Oh my god, I'm just clipping onto everything and missing terribly. Alright.
Okay, now to find the office.
It's right here. I always turn to the right. I need to turn to the left. Because there's a helicopter. He's big. He's scary. But he's not a big fan of this. Damn it, I missed. That's fine. As long as I hit him with one of them. Even then, he still targeted me. That's not an ideal position. So we're gonna plant the C4 in advance here. And one more. Right there. That should do it. It's a little bit slower. Normally I can do it in 3. But whatever, we'll live. So now we go up one thing of stairs. I always get mixed up and go up 2. And we run around the back, and we trigger a cutscene. And we skip the cutscene because cutscenes are dumb.
Blanco's getting away.
And Blanco's getting away. Who's Blanco? I don't fucking
He was
know.
a pretty petty after what he and Solano pulled.
But he's dead now, so we do
That's
that.
plan for a change.
Oh,
Now let's earn some rep with the PLAV
Which one
and take
did I
down that
miss?
rig. Might be worth using a helicopter.
there we go. Okay, I got it.
If you destroy the oil storage tanks, you can probably take down the whole rig in the process.
Alright, so we go. Hopefully we don't land on the boat, because that'll kill me. But now we have to bring this back, because like I said, we need this delivered we need this for one more contract. And luckily the mission doesn't end right at the end, so we got a second while Fiona says things. So that's delivered again.
Not bad. That should make a few of your contacts happy. And now we'll know where to find Solano.
And here we go. So we missed the gold. Alright, so now I'm doing the first Solano bunker mission. Couple of things here. One is I need to immediately, well, hold on. First there's a cutscene and stuff. Like a loading screen. Which is like, at this point the loading screen is like loading a whole new instant of the map and stuff. Let's see, make available the HQ. So we go here, pick up our anti-tank rocket.
We now know the location.
Shut up, Fiona. Hey, Fiona. Okay, so now we have to go and, yeah, like I said, visit the Solano bunker. This is a very drive-heavy mission. It's all the way in the bottom right corner of the map, and we're like in the left middle right now. So, long drive. Hopefully we get good vehicle RNG. I want a Brigante.
I'm marking the location of Solano's base. When you get close enough, I'll focus on the details. Be careful on your way there.
I hear somebody shooting again to the right.
Satellite views suggest
Let's
heavy
see.
AA.
I'm going to use this for now. I can deal with this. Oh my god. Get out. It's ridiculous how the AI, the vehicle, like the driving AI for pedestrians works in this game. It's so dumb. As soon as I see a Brigante, and I will see a Brigante, probably right around this corner here, I'm going to switch out to it. Universal Petroleum Technical would also work. Good. It's got good health and everything. That's probably ideal. Drive through here. Drive through there. Oh shoot! I don't like that little dip. That dip is dangerous. But that puts us in a good position to go this way. And then we're going to leave through the southern exit of town. So yeah, this part is just a long drive. This mission and the last mission are... Okay. That was weird. I think that guy was standing on top of the truck. Like the dune buggy thing. Whatever, we're not here to judge. But yeah, the reason why this thing is like 10 minutes longer than it needs to be is because you have to drive all the way out there because you can't fly in this category. But then you gotta come all the way back, and you do it twice. Except the second time you only have to get out there, because then once you order the nuclear bunker buster, you are done. All right, so now we're here. And we just gotta drive along this back road. We got out of the second town that we went through. Luckily, there's nobody in the way here. I did not switch to the anti-tank launcher, which I intended to. That's not great. But we can just kind of push ourselves as close as possible. Activate the cutscene thing to get inside. Get in the boat, and then even if the anti-tank thing targets me now, it's not going to do a ton of damage. As long as I don't crash into something or anything, I'm okay. Okay, it's doing more damage than I wanted it to, but 80% health, I can deal with that. And here's a point where I'm just going to be honking just as I go past some Chinese ships, because trying to avoid them targeting me, and right now the Chinese like me, so. Alright, so we wrap ourselves around that corner, and there's one more Chinese ship right there. Alright, there we go. And then we spin around this way.
Watch out for patrols in this area. They'll have the water protected.
Okay. Alright, now managing ammo and driving around and all
I've
sorts of
located the
things.
blast doors. I'm marking the location on your
Huge
radar.
pain in the butt.
You'll need a bunker buster to break them open. Misha's ready to go. Or as ready as he ever is anyway.
Yeah, we switched to the C4 early so that we can we don't have to navigate past the bunker buster support item. It saves a second. So now we go in. Try and kill that guy. There's health in that. There's unfortunately no ammo. So, you know, I can't tell. Is that a Jeep? That's a Jeep. Okay. So we don't care about that Jeep. We care about this. We care about whoever is shooting me with this thing over here. We care about killing this guy. We need to kill him. Come on. That is going to refill. And actually, we're going to take this just a little ways up here. There's something else over there, so we're going to have to keep
There are the blast doors. Target them when ready.
I think that hit, which is good. See, get close. There we go.
What happened?
The door is still intact.
The doors must be hardened against the standard bunker buster. This sounds ridiculous, but if you want to get through, you're going to need a nuclear weapon.
You're telling me I need a nuclear bunker buster to get through this thing?
And now we just leave.
That's what I'm telling you. Get back to
Now we
base,
just
we'll see what
leave.
we can
That's
do.
all we're doing.
Roger that.
Hang on. Something's happening. You need to get back here. Now. We're under attack. It's Carmona. I'm taking cover. I'll let you know when it's in.
Fiona, I've got to get back, and fast.
No shit. You don't say. We just talked about that. Okay, that was not an ideal position. We're going to get in. Luckily, that ship is behind me. So it can't target me with like the main gun that I don't get to use. They can use, but I don't get to. And then we just get out of here like a bat out of hell. So 20 seconds to get into the boat and be driving away is pretty good. That's like a really good time. Unfortunately, I don't remember how many RPG shots I have left. I think I have like 2, which should be enough. All things considered, that should be fine. Okay, so that's not the place. Like right here, you think it's like, all right, here's the place where I need to get out, but no, it's actually one further. So we're gonna keep going. Hopefully my Jeep didn't despawn. I don't think it should have. No, Jeep is still there. Good. Which means we're going to use this as a wall against the flat cannon, so we can just get in this Jeep. And I did not get to see how much ammo I had. We're gonna play it by ear. There's a place where I can get more ammo in the base. If I need to, I just need to be able to get in the base. Unfortunately, right here, right at the end of this, you see this like, oh, that looks like a sweet ramp. There's trees on the other side. Because the people who made this game, this version of this game, hate fun. Anyways, now it's just backtracking. So 3 minutes at this point, is pretty dang good. I haven't bumped into anything. That truck fell out of the sky. We're not going to talk too much about that, because a couple of attempts ago, I was going over that bridge that I just went on. There was a random VZ soldier standing there, and then another random VZ soldier spawned on his head, and they just stood there. So I guess it's not fully accurate. The developers of this game like some fun, unintentionally. 2 minutes and 30 seconds once we get into the next town, roughly, is not bad. Alright, 2 minutes and 30 seconds at the entrance to the PLAB. I can live with that. And luckily now, a lot of the stuff is cleared out here. So we're just gonna go the way that we know how to go, because there's no barricades or anything anymore, because we took this spot back from them. But we're gonna drive. Kind of easy Sunday cruising. Random little fight going on there. And get in. Get in. And now we're immediately going to run. We're going to get some ammo. We're going to get ammo. We're going to get health. There we go. We're going to C4 this fucking tank because it sucks. We'll do that. We're going to target this tank. Target that tank. There we go.
Serves him right.
Alright, now we're going to kind of get out of the area a little bit.
Next we'll need to figure out where to get a nuclear bunker buster.
Okay, and then we pause immediately, because otherwise the game can freeze, and we medevac to clear out all the junk here. That was a gold. That was a really good gold, too. Alright. So now that we've done that, now we're going to take Misha's sports car. This is why we got it saved earlier.
With Carmona out of our hair, we should be pretty safe for the time being. That's not going to help
Spin
us with
around
Solana.
here.
Got to track down a nuke somehow.
And now we're going to China.
One from Philip Joyce,
Not actual China, just their
one
base.
from General Peng, the leader
So,
of
but I
the
need to
South
keep this now. It's important to keep this vehicle through the end of the game. I mean, I have backup strategies in place. I hit an allied guy, did I? I didn't see him. Well, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. We're gonna be pissing the allies off in like 2 seconds anyways, like permanently speaking. Okay, and I've done a lot of practice on the last China mission, so hopefully everything goes to plan. Please, dear God, let everything go to plan. I'm so sick of running this. Like, I love the game, I love doing the attempts, but it's frustrating to get, like, not far in at all and have to reset. Alright. So now, because I've got a nice big open turn here, I could have speed burst around that corner, but we're not going to bother. There's no point, because even though speed bursts are pretty good, like this car oversteers when you start a speed burst. They're really only good for places where you have to do a 90 degree turn. Even like slowing down a little bit and taking this a little bit more safely is faster than trying to like speed burst through it. Okay. But yeah, alright, so we need to keep this through the end of the game, and we got to do that in a couple of specific ways. We're going to be using it in the next contract, but it gives us a civilian disguise, so it's fine. Yeah, because that civilian disguise is going to come in handy for the rest of the game, or at least for 2 of the missions in the rest of the game. Beyond that, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I was going a little bit slow there, so I decided to get a speed burst. Just careful, careful, careful. This side of the rocks is a trick. We don't want to go that spot. We want to go here.
I believe we've got a job for you.
Okay. Alright, so what I gotta do here is I gotta rescue a spy. Easy to do. Easier to fuck up. I've accidentally shot him, I've blown him up, I've just gotten him killed a dozen other ways. But this is another one where it's actually easier to do this in no helo than it is any percent. Because you can do it fast with a helicopter in any percent, but there's so many risks of accidentally landing on him or blowing him up or blowing up your helicopter.
The Allies will
Okay,
extract
so I got
the
5
spy
rounds here.
interrogation in a few minutes. Look for a helicopter. He should be on the same
I'm
rooftop.
gonna take this guy with me.
I'm marking the spy's current location. Chinese intel gave me an estimated takeoff time,
And
so
I'm
I'm
gonna
putting that
drive
up
this
as
way.
well.
I probably should have
Get there
turned
before
right
time
and
runs out
then
or the
turned
contract
left.
is cancelled.
But
The Allies believe in tight security.
we can live
I'll
with
be
this.
happy about you
Alright, yeah,
considering
that
the
works
relocation.
just as easily. But yeah, these people aren't gonna target me because I've got a civilian disguise. But the problem is we need to... Okay, or they are going to target me. And I blew up the car. Okay. That was really bad RNG. So that's going to cost us some time. But I'm 6 minutes ahead, so... Yeah, that was just really bad spot, because I think I went a little bit too close into their... That's why they attacked me in that contract, is because I went into their territory. I should have... I should park outside their territory a little bit better. That would work. But yeah, that's going to lose us a minute. It's going to lose us a minute. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that it's costing me a whole fucking minute. And it wouldn't be so bad if not for these god-awful PS2 loading screen times. And also, this time, I'm not going to take this guy. I'm just going to run him over.
He should be on the same rooftop. I'm marking the spy's current location. Chinese intel gave me an estimated takeoff time, so I'm putting that up as well. Get there before time runs out or the contract is cancelled. The Allies believe in tight security.
Oh shit, I do not have a disguise. That's why I take that side path. Shit, how am I supposed to get close if I don't... Okay, good. Disguise. Just what I've always wanted. Alright, good. Now there's not actually anything dangerous here this time. That'll work. Actually, shit. Come on, hit him.
You're now an enemy of the Allied nations.
Kill that guy. Kill that guy.
Not going anywhere.
Get this guy
Still
up.
need to get the spy out. Okay, now you need to get him back to the Chinese HQ safely. I've marked the HQ. Get there any way you can.
Get in.
I found a weapon on the way down. I hope you don't mind some help.
I do mind some help. If I need to rescue you, I don't want to lose you because you fucking just got into a fight with somebody. Are you kidding me? Like, why would I want you to fight? I'm trying to save you. Alright. Anyways. We go this way, and then we go this way, and we go up the hill.
Not far
Thank you for the commentary, Fiona. Alright, so we do that.
Nice work! The Chinese have released payments, so our account should be credited any minute now.
Yeah, okay, so I lost a minute and 16 seconds. But that's fine. Alright, so this mission should be easy. I've had some bad luck with it before. I've been killed by my own, like, I've been killed by the wreckage of my vehicle because it launched it upward and put me on top of it when I was in a boat, and I may or may not have hit a jet ski. You would think, you know, a boat hits a jet ski, it's not going to total the boat, right? Like, I mean, in real life, okay, it might actually put a hole in the hull. But it's not going to cause it to explode. So, the fact that it does in this game is kind of ridiculous. Alright, so what I do
If you like explosions, they want the
is
whole
I
place
bring
obliterated. So
this
much for
down
our
here.
contact. I'm marking
I
units
drive
as
better than
controlling
that.
HQ now. Destroy it and we're good to go.
And then we're gonna do that. That's good enough. We're gonna run down here. Oh shit! No. This. So this is why we got the civilian speedboat. So now Ewan's gonna bring the speedboat. What up, Ewan? Okay, so we get in. So yeah, this is very simple. We go to the Universal Petroleum place. We blow it up, and then we leave. We've got a very particular position that we take for that. But it's not really a big deal. Basically, my only risk right now is crashing. Both the boat and the game. I mean, the game isn't... I've never had it crash here before, but wouldn't that just be the way to fuck me out of another record, right? And I'm trying to stay lined up with the route I've got on my map here on my other screen, because I want to go around... Shit. Oh, God, that scared me. Okay. But yeah, I want to go around here. Jet ski, do not. I mean, at that point, as long as it didn't kill me, I would be okay. Because there's another speedboat right there. Easy enough recovery. Okay, so I drive through this. And then I drive along this way. And I keep driving. Kind of go right through here. But basically what I'm doing here is I have to get to a sweet spot in the water where I'm close enough to get the base to spawn in.
Structure's hardened, so you'll need a bunker buster to finish it off.
But I'm not so close.
For you, we've got one courtesy of General Peng. Be careful. Heavy interference
that I
is
get
damaging
triggered
the
by
area.
the
You won't be able
jammers.
to call in the bunker buster until they're out of the way.
Okay, so that should be good, and then I gotta get out of here.
Your SMS... Wow! Quite an end for the most expensive building in Venezuela. I guess it was inevitable once you showed up. Peng's gonna be excited to hear about this.
I shouldn't
the
do
payment
this.
should be on its
I
way
shouldn't do
any
this.
minute.
Okay, so that was a good gold. Part of that, it's not really a fake gold. It's that I went too far southeast or southwest, that it triggered the escape earlier than normal. Normally, I triggered the escape as I'm heading northeast, like back this way. But instead, I triggered it because I went a little bit too far south out of the range of the trigger for it, as I was spinning around. It's not the end of the world. But, it's just that now I'm never going to be able to beat that goal, basically, unless I can drive the boat better en route. I mean, I suppose if I did that and I got Let's see, sorry, I'm just gonna... Apparently my finger slipped off the button and I didn't even realize it. I got slowed down there for a second. But I was trying to make sure that I was all lined up with my map, and unfortunately I can't see the very end of the map because it's in Photoshop and there's some stuff in the way. But that's okay. Now, I mean, now it's basically, it's just head towards China. Yeah, that's the jet ski that I hit before and it killed me. But okay, that was good. Then we get back up. So now, the reason why we bring the car close, besides the fact that it'll be a little bit faster than running up, is because this is going to trigger it as the last vehicle that I was in, which means I'll have it for the next contract, rather than it disappearing. And as long as I drove in and it doesn't explode, then we're good. Okay, so there's our Sunday drive. Couple seconds slower. I don't know why exactly, but yeah, Sunday drive is just the way back. I think the big problem with that is because I had such a wide turnaround as I was... Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. Well, yeah, actually it would. So I had the wide turnaround, which caused me to end the previous split early, which meant I was further back from the route back to Chinese headquarters. Which caused a little bit of a little bit more drive time, I guess. Okay, so this is my personal hell that hopefully I've figured out. First things first, I need a disguise, which I've got a disguise. I'll probably lose it in the future, but I'll get it back. There's a specific place where you seem to always get a disguise. So what I'm doing is I have 3 objectives that I need to take out before I can use a bunker buster on the Allied HQ. These are heavily guarded. There's tanks that can target you. Yeah, so I lose my disguise there, which is not a big deal because I'll get it back in a minute, like I said. There's vehicles will target you even with a disguise. Including a helicopter that spawns. So it's a huge pain. Okay, so I got my disguise. The tank is not here, which is good. The tank is all the way down here already. Luckily, there's no officers to lose my disguise, because they don't seem to want to shoot at me right away.
I'm marking the 3 locations now. They're outposts, so you can take them over, but you
not really ideal to get out there.
So much for the motor pool. Those tanks just lost a pit stop.
But now we drive, and we gotta drive fast because I could still get my shit wrecked if I don't do this like perfectly. Then there's a tank here. I could just, like, at that point right there, I could just get hit by a tank shell. Just a random shot, not even targeting me. But now I get up here. And I get to about right here. Do 3 shots with that.
That's 1 less heliport. Hopefully a few less birds harassing you as
And
well.
come on, disguise. Yes, okay, got the disguise. So now, I'm going to go down this way. The disguise, it won't keep me 100% safe from the helicopter like I was saying. But it will keep it like off my tail enough. Shit. Okay, that's not ideal.
Nice job. That's all of them.
So the helicopter is a much bigger problem here now. Because it can wreck me in like 1 shot.
Marking your new target. It's a hardened structure, so you'll need a bunker buster.
Okay. So that worked.
Permission to call one of their bunker busters.
Alright. And they target me, doesn't matter. None of this matters at this point. We get out. We switch to the bunker buster. We target. We protect, but we also attack. And we're just going to hold it on there.
That's that. The Chinese should be wiring payment shortly. This is an enormous blow to the local Allied presence.
Alright. That was an excellent recovery. Look at that. Gold by 24 seconds. Or, no, that's not the actual gold thing. That's fine. Alright, now that puts us right into the last mission. Which is awesome. I do not fully remember what I do on the last mission, but it's enough that I can do it. I vaguely recall, and because I have so much time, I vaguely recall that I go into this little side enclave thing and I can target it while not being in range of the jammer, so I don't need to blow up any jammers. If I did need to blow up a jammer, it's doable. Okay. So we go.
My God, I can't believe he did it. I guess now's your chance. Nobody's going to turn away a contract on Solano now. Nuclear bunker buster or not. Intelligence indicates he's still in his bunker.
Alright, so this is not really the ideal vehicle because it's got such bad handling, but it's probably fast because I don't need to come back. It's not that big of a deal.
Be careful.
And like right now there's plenty of places where I can pick up another car. Probably shouldn't be driving through here with this because it's so fragile, but we're gonna do it. And go this way. That brings us here. That brings us there. Hey, there's another sports car. See, I would have been fine if I lost my sports car. I'd get another one for free. Do a speed burst around that corner because I was going pretty slow. So yeah, so now basically it's the exact same time that exact same thing that I did the first time that I went to Solana's base, except it's a little bit more challenging. Alright, so now we drive this way. Shit. That could have been bad. That could have totaled my car. Luckily I can just recover with a speed burst, and there's plenty of VZ Jeeps around to get back up there. Get back up on that thing. Alright, so now we go this way. Yeah, so this does not have the best handling on off-road, obviously. It's a sports car. But we just keep going, we keep going. And we actually blew up the we blew it up that time. I don't know why I bothered, because if it's only going to get me 20%, then I probably shouldn't have bothered. But it only costs like a second. But yeah, those things can also attack me, so... Everything worked out, though. Everything's going good. Feeling good on a Wednesday. It's not even Wednesday. It's Tuesday. Alright. So, unfortunately, we've passed the 148.01 mark, so we're not getting a record that's the better than my sum of bests. Who would have thought? But we're still doing good. Alright, I'm trying my best to remember if I'm right in my thoughts here. Luckily, I don't need to come back, so I'm just gonna come this way hard and then beach this sucker. It is Mui. You can attack. It's basically the same thing, except there's more jammers and
All you
stuff.
need to do is call it in and Solano's bunker is history. It's a tactical nuke. It's a no mushroom cloud, but you'll still need to get as far away as possible
Oh, shit.
before it hits.
See, that's why I should have switched to the C4
Good
first.
luck. Doesn't look like you're close enough for the nuke to be effective yet.
No shit, Fiona. It was an accident.
Until you're within range.
Christ. Her and her words. Ah, shit. I hit the bunker, unfortunately. RPG guy, where are you? I heard you. You're not RPG guy. Shit. Where's the RPG guy? There he is. RPG guy. You mean ammo. Come on, pick up the ammo. I accidentally wasted one of the, Alright, so now if I remember correctly, I can go in here.
Support options are back online.
And let's see, where is it? It's like up here? Can I even get...
You should be within range for the nuke now. Make sure you get undercover and as far away as possible. This is gonna be big.
let's see. Alright, I remember what it is. It's that, I can't even target it unless...
Doesn't look like you're close enough for the nuke to be effective yet. Don't call in the airstrike on the bunker until you're within range.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. End the frickin' mission already. Jesus Christ. And... time. Look at that. Oh. Fantastic. Oh my god. Okay. So we're going to go and do a little recap. Didn't get a gold on rescuing Carmona or anything. It was a little bit ahead. And then I lost like 3 seconds just with a little bit of shoddy playing on VZ Real Estate. Let me actually do something quick here. Splits, properties, capture cursor. So I can kind of highlight this here. If it wants to, what the heck? Properties, capture cursor. There it goes. Okay. So yeah, VZ Real Estate. Lost a little bit of time there. Didn't lose as much as I thought I was going to. I thought I was going to be like 5 seconds over. Going back, doing the first Universal Petroleum mission, I just executed decently well. Got back to under 10.4. The side job to get the AT missile, did really good on that. Got a gold. Saved an additional 10 seconds. Doing recruiting Ewan, because I thought I was going to lose a little bit of time there. So I played a little bit more aggressively, and I saved an additional 12.2 seconds. And then doing the second Universal Petroleum mission, I saved like 30 seconds total, which is good. doing the Ava stuff, even with really bad RNG, I still saved an additional 10 seconds. I could easily save 20 to 30 more seconds just with perfect RNG for that. Island Base Assault took me a minute to get a car, if I remember correctly, but executed really well. My playing, the AI was a little bit more aggressive than it normally is. I got shot by two flat cannons, and then I red screened by accident due to a grenade getting thrown at the helicopter. But I still managed to not only get a gold, but to save an additional 27 seconds. Too easy. Didn't get good vehicle RNG because I got the RTR. Trying to drive that up the side was slow, and it took me a minute to get it. So overall, that cost me 35 seconds. Now, doing Misha, it wasn't a gold because it was a little bit slow, but I got it on the first try. Yeah, I got it on the first try. It was positioned properly. I lost a little bit of time because I had to kind of reposition it on the boat when I first got it on there. If you do it perfectly, you don't have to worry about that. I just didn't have the right speed. I got like a half speed burst. Deepwater Horizon, going to the oil rig. Saved another 34 seconds. Could have saved a little bit more. Probably got a gold if I had gotten the C4 placement better, and if I hadn't gotten stuck on the ramps, and if I hadn't turned to the right instead of turning to the left to get the AT launcher, or the AA launcher. First Solano mission, really good. I got like the best positioned vehicles and everything, so I saved a full minute and 12 seconds there. Lost the minute and 4 additional seconds. Yeah, so like 16 seconds, whatever. Because I had to redo new rank, new voice. So that means if I hadn't have needed to redo that, I would have beaten this in like sub 152. Sub 152, definitely feasible based on that. Gained back 26 seconds on eco-terrorism, partially because the boat turnaround after blowing up Universal Petroleum, I accidentally went too far south, which caused it to end early, which also is why I lost 5 seconds on Sunday Drive going back, is because my boat was about 5 seconds further back than where it normally is when I start that split. The AN mission, very lucky save. So I did everything right except I clipped the corner of the fence when I was going after that third building. Luckily, my car didn't flip. I was able to get back in it and get it to safety before I really got targeted too badly. And then I was able to blow up that third building and get it to my safe spot where I bunker bust the AN headquarters, and I was good. So Long Solano could have been done faster, actually. I probably could have been 7 minutes, a full 7 minutes under at that point, because I got lost, like I got stuck in my head, and I forgot that you cannot target the bunker unless you are pointed at it. It just won't let you. So I should have just got into that little enclave, killed the tank, killed the jammer, and then I could have taken it out from there rather than running up to the hill, running back. That was easily 20 seconds. But all in all, very happy with this. I'm going to cut the stream here so I can hurry up and get this on YouTube. Thanks for anybody who watches this. I hope that, and I also, side note, very happy that this was also done while I was trying to give commentary on how to play it, how to do the run, rather than just talking to chat or whatever. I think that's really good for the first one of these to actually go up on YouTube. But anyways, that's it. Thank you. See ya.